Hey Dynamos, check your packet for a paper that looks like this. It's a making words paper. Then I need you to cut out the letters at the top, like we do at school, and cut them apart. Then you're going to move them around on your desk or your table, wherever you're sitting, and you're going to write down all the real words that you can make using only these letters. So you're going to cut these letters out. You're going to cut them apart. You're going to move them around on the table to spell real words, and you're going to write down your words that you spell. Okay? Hit the pause button and cut out your words, and cut your words apart, and cut your letters apart, and make some words and fill the list. When you've got a good list of words, press the play button, and we'll make some words together. Okay, the first word I want to see if you made is the word A. If you don't have the letter A, add it to your list. If I add an S to A, I have the word as. If you don't have as, add the word as to your list. Now I'm going to switch the S and the M, and I'm going to put the S at the beginning to make the name of someone in our class. Sam. If you don't have Sam on your list, add it to your list. I'm going to change the S to an R and make the word ram. If you don't have the word ram, add it to your list. Then I'm going to switch my first letter to a C to make the word of the name of one of our favorite characters, Cam Jansen. If you don't have Cam, add it to your list. Next, I'm going to add an L after the C to make one of my favorite things to eat, clam. I like clam chowder. If you don't have clam, you can add clam to your list. Next, I'm going to change the C to an S, and I'm going to make the word slam. If you don't have slam, you can add it to your list. Okay, next I'm going to take away the M and the A and the L, and I'm going to make the word so. If you don't have the word so, add the word so to your list. Then I'm going to add an A and an R onto the end to make the word soar. If you don't have the word soar, add it to your list. I'm going to take the S off the beginning. And I'm going to change the S to a C, and I'm going to change the L to an L to make the word coal. If you don't have the word coal, you can add that to your list. If I have more than one coal, I have many coals. If you don't have coals, add coals to your list. Next, I'm going to switch this O for an S, and I'm going to rearrange my letters a little bit to make the word class. If you don't have class, you can add it to your list. Then I'm going to take the CL off, and I'm going to put an M on the beginning to make the word mass. Or like a big group of something, a mass. Then I'm going to change the A to an O and make the word moss. If you don't have moss, add it to your list. Then I'm going to change my M to an L and make the word loss. Like if you don't win the game is a loss. Then I'm going to change the L to an R to make another name, Ross. If you don't have Ross, you can add it to your list. That's also the name of a store. Then I'm going to switch my S for an O, and I'm going to switch my S for an M, and I'm going to make the word room. If you don't have room, add it to your list. I'm going to switch the M and the R to spell the word more, but this isn't more like I want more cookies. This is a more like out in England, that's what they call like a really grassy field, the moor. So there's a word I can spell using all of these letters. Pause the video and see if you can figure out what word I can spell using all these letters. Starts with a C. Then there's an L. Then there's an A. It's funny, A keeps going sideways. Then there's an S. Then there's another S. Then an R. Then an O. Then an O. Uh-oh, running out of room. Alright, C-L-A-S-S-R-O-O-M. If I split it in half, it spells class, room. Make sure you write classroom on your list. See you guys later.